Okay, now before continuing, we are going to change this, because if you see, we have some products which are set to 0. So the formula that I'm gonna do is the following now. I'm gonna multiply per 9, so I add 1, so that I'm sure that 0 is avoided, because I have from 0 to 9 plus 1. Okay, random numbers, which are usually created between 0 and 1, multiplied by 9. The maximum is 9 and the minimum is 0. Arrow down, control products here fixed. Okay, then for the quantity we're going to do the following. I'm going to do a random, let's say by going to give a maximum of 1 decimal. Okay, then I'm gonna Control C, copy, then I'm gonna select, Control arrow down, and I have a bottom, then go on the right, and from here Control Shift arrow up, and I'm gonna paste this, Control V. Okay, create this. So you created a random table. I'm gonna fix this at the very top. I want to fix this. I want freeze panes. Okay, from here, so I'm sure that this happens. Okay, so you create a random table. Okay, and you're done. So the amount of this is equal to this multiplied by the price of this. To get the price of this, you're going to use a function index, and you're going to get this one, this part. Okay, and then the row is this one, mesh type exact 0. So I'm gonna get the row of this, or rows. I close match, I close this. Okay, this array. Okay, so I'm gonna close this. Okay, so index, row, columns. So this, I don't need rows, but it's only match, because match gives me basically exactly where I find the product in this range, and exactly in position 3. So it is in position 3, and columns is the columns. Okay, so here we are, we get this value. Okay, if I remove, for example, this at the beginning, you see I get 75, which is the unit price here of 75. So I go, I'm gonna do this. Okay, use the index function. The range is basically this range, and I'm gonna find the row is equal to the match, so the position of the match of this element in this array. So it is position 3, and then columns, I'm going to get a columns of this one where we have price, which is the number 2. Then I'm going to format this, then I'm going to just drag this. Okay, I can go copy this. Okay, so we have our values here, as you can see. I forgot to input the quantity, so this one. Okay, so this one, Control C, select down. Okay, So now we have the amounts. We're going to the top. Then we're going to fix this part. But first of all, I'm going to do another thing. So now the date I want, for example, Control Shift semicolon or Control Shift colon. It depends on the position where this is. Okay, we get this. And I'm going to change this format cells general. So you see this number, okay? So I want now to have range of value between 1st January 2017, okay? Let's say 16. We make 16, okay? 16, and here we go to 31st. I want to see how is the situation in 2016. So then I'm going to change these two values here now for the moment. General, and I'm gonna see the value. So this is wrong, sorry. So now we have these two, okay? The difference between these two is minus this, okay? Of course it's 365. So random, and this is multiplied by the max. Okay, make it this, okay? Min, max, diff. Okay, now I'm going to format these two. Format cells, date, okay, as it is. Now, this is also, so F4, and I get this. Now I'm going to, oops, I have 2006. There's a mistake here. I have to do random of 365 plus minimum. Okay, I'm going to put the absolute reference of this. Okay, now we have all dates in 2016. This in 2016. Now we are going to also set the waiting time and the maximum. Let's say the minimum is 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, the maximum is 5 minutes. So the difference between these two is equal to this one. So waiting time. So waiting time, we're going to do the following. Again, we're going to create a random, multiply by the difference plus the minimum. Okay, now we're going to give an absolute reference, Control C, then I'm going to Control arrow down, right, Control Shift arrow up, Control V. So here we are. We created our list. Okay, that's good. So we create here a random area. Okay, a table composed of random values. Now the last, I'm going to save this, okay, and leave it as it is. But I'm going to create a table which is static because this is done with formula, so this will be changed. So I'm going to copy this, move or copy, move at the end, okay? And here in the original one, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to, this I'm going to leave, this one I'm going to Control Shift arrow down, okay, Control C, and then right click the value, and I copy the value. The same is for this. Control Shift arrow down, Control C, the value. Okay, so here we are. I copy the value. This is, of course, this is valid because it's a formula which says, yeah, this is very important. I want to keep this because it is basically given from that. Now if I'm going to click on Control A, I select all, and get a format as table to this table just to make it Okay, so we create a table like this. Maybe you should change like this. Oh, here we are. Okay, so we create our table. Now that we have our table, we're going to see what's going on. So we have the metadata. So we have products with the price and with a maximum quantity with ID, and then we have here statistics. We have a set of actual value coming from selling these products to the public, and we are going to do some calculations here and create our graph to understand how is our customer service. So we create a dashboard for our customer service. Okay,